Right, good morning everyone. It's a very nice day here today. Yesterday it cleared up. The day before that it was quite wet and windy. I think we had about 50 mils, just over 50 mils. I'm not too sure exactly, but I do remember Suzanne saying something like that. Count up this morning and there was 55 springers left to calve, so not many left now. They started a new paddock today, but first thing I'm going to do this morning is going to shift the heifers. They're going over to Bonnie's, and then we're going to bring bulls down here. I've got to bring the 8 bulls down, so they are eating some of the grass here because we've only got 15 animals here now, because there's some over at the neighbours, and then we've also taken 12 to Paul's yesterday, so yeah, so we're very lightly stocked here. So just thought I'd bring the bulls down and they can eat some grass down here. So yeah, I've also got the ferret down here because this little project we're going to do, we're going to fence off the drain over there. That's needed to be done for a long time, so the post room is around at Dave, so I'm going to go and pick it up from there. So that's why I've got the ferret here, and I'm also taking those silage bales home, so it's been able to load them onto the trailer for me. So yeah, a few things going on, but yeah, first things first, we'll go and shift these heifers. Come on girls, come on, come on girls, come on, Hedua. They've been a bit stubborn to move lately. I think it's just they're so well fed, they're not even bothered moving. If they're a bit hungry, they would come out of that paddock easy. She's a right pain, that Hedua and Dottie. They've all been a bit of a pain. Yesterday when I took them down to the yards to draft out 12. Golly, they won't follow me at the moment. They're just too satisfied, I guess. Full belly. See, she's got a full belly. We're much lighter stock than what we normally would be, because we took some grazing next door as well, which we didn't take last year, and we don't have as many replacements. So yeah, but it'll work out alright. It's not the end of the world. Just means these guys get really well fed, and I'm not feeding out any hay, and I'm barely break feeding, and I've also shut Robin's block up for silage, so yeah, that'll come off probably mid-September. I'm guessing it's already pretty long. There's another cow here that they're going with, and 2 calves. You know, couldn't care less. Well, I was just coming up past the colostrums and I see there's a calf over there, so looks like 31 has had a calf. I drafted her out this morning thinking she had already calved, but yeah, so it was number 9 or 199 that I left up there, so one of those must have calved, so I'll have to go and check on that later on. Alright boys, lucky I shut these gates, because I'm meant to be in that pen down there. Come on. So I'm just going to give them a pour on B12 and copper. Well, I think with a bit of a squeeze we could get all them on, but it's a bit too much of a squeeze. So we'll got 3 more to take on the second load. Right boys, let's go. The boss is here. I couldn't see you in the car.
Yeah.
Hiding. Okay.
Is that the good stuff?
It's the evidence.
Is that the good stuff?
That's the good stuff. Bloody hell. Well, it's time to mix up a load of spray. So I've got a few paddocks to do, just all over the show. Just paddocks have been grazed really. Pretty much now down to just doing paddocks as the cows finish grazing them. Especially after the milkers, because the milkers don't graze it down as hard. So, you know, when you spray the urea and jib on that, the response is really quick. So, yeah, it's growing really well. Just look at the colour of those paddocks down there. That was probably the first colostrum paddock, that one there, I think. I can't remember now, even though it wasn't that long ago. But these paddocks here are growing well as well. So these 3 across here are all base. This is the one that I direct drilled into, you know, a bit late. Well, I thought it was a bit late. I think I done it in May. Yeah, but it looks good. It's growing well. Yeah, and the new grass, the calves are on the new grass. You can see them just there. So they got dehorned yesterday. So yeah, they're doing all right, as you'd expect. Yes, let's fill this up. So just do some leak checks. I think those are old leaks, but I've the tyre guy rang up to say that the tyre's been repaired back when I staked it when I was cleaning up that big gum tree. It's been like 6 months taking them to they got to cook it. I've forgotten what it's called, but it's not leaking. Perfect. Really happy. Paddock there was the first Springer paddock, so that's coming back quite nicely. And then over here we've got the annual. There's a fair bit of grass in there again. Still got a little way off before it gets grazed, but yeah, it's growing well. It's had a good season so far. These paddocks along this side, there's 3 paddocks along this way that are next to be grazed with the milkers. That's where they'll be heading. that tucker. Looks pretty good to me. Bugger. Well, it looks like I'm not doing any spraying now, unless I can get a fitting. I've hit the boom on the ground a couple of times. I guess that's just what it's like when you're on, you know, hilly ground. But yeah, this time I really hit it and I snapped it off. So I'm gonna have to go and see if I can get a small cam lock fitting. Bugger. So hopefully Farm Services or Farm Source have a, I think it must be like a 20mm cam lock. This boom, when I got it, wasn't straight. That's why it doesn't completely go into this cradle properly. But now it's even a bit more, and I can tell because it's come undone here, so it's squashed it, buckled it a bit. Oh well, it is what it is. It's still functionable. Might try and bend it back later. This must have got a bit of a hard time too. Alright, so I got the part. It's not quite the same as what was on it, but it should work. I've had to go from a cam lock with a 20mm thread with a reducer, so yeah, it should be all good. Looks better. Straightened out a little bit. This tow invert's been a game changer just doing urea. It's just been able to do the amount, so like you know, I can do from, I think I'm doing around 10 hectares. It says you can do 10 to 12, but that's on flat land. Yeah, but so it's just been a game changer, the amount that you can do and dissolve the urea in the tank, because before that I'd been dissolving it in a drum, whereas now I can just stick it in, mix it up, and away I go, and I can do 10 hectares, whereas before I was doing like 3 or 4 hectares each load. So yeah, really good. Yeah, don't want to rip that boom off. Got some passengers waiting. Everyone? What? How do I fit everyone in here?
Marion it's for me. Right for Dan.
Oh, we can go roll. Where's the next one? Where's Miriam? Did she not want to come?
No, she didn't.
Okay, shut the door.
She started driving.
Did she think I was leaving her behind?
Yeah.
She just needs to wait. Got a full house. Not quite full house, because Mum and Miriam aren't in here. If it's a breed, we might have to take her back. Just wait there. Oh, there's a foot.
Yeah, that's what I was discussing.
Yeah, so it's got to go back in.
Or it's still swollen up.
Dead.
Yeah, I told you it's dead.
Is the calf alive?
No, the calf
it's got to go back in.
all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, baby. Sorry, calf.
Yeah, hold it.
Hold it.
That's actually going back into the dead calf.
Me and my tiny claws.
Yeah, no. You always dress prepared. Right.
Alright, shall we just bring it home?
Take it back.
Okay.
Are we pulling it out?
No, we can't leave it like this, Sadie. What are we doing?
No, we'll take it back up that way.
Yep.
So we've got a bit of an issue here. We've got this cow here. It's got a dead calf. The foot is down. And then this girl here has actually got milk fever, but she hasn't calved yet. But she's close to calving, so hopefully we can get her back to the cow shed. Yeah. She must have a bit of a pinched nerve. Big calf coming out. So Suzanne's following those 4 cows back. Hopefully they make it to the shed. So 87 is very, very wobbly. And she's very round, and she's been very round the whole time, so it makes you wonder if there's something else going on. So I'm just going to reset this fence up here. We gave them a break of grass just to make it easier to get the cows out. And then we'll go over to the tractor, which is over there, and spray that paddock and then head back. So the vet's about half an hour away, so yep. They're pretty busy today. They're already on a job when we rang them. Well, we're just going to spray this paddock while Suzanne's walking those cows back. The nozzle's working good. So yeah, roll on. Is it? Roll on? Right now. Suzanne's giving 199 a bag under the skin. And we've cornered 87 and we're giving her one under the skin. And the vet's on his way, so I'm going to try and start carving her. And I'm not sure, we'll see what the vet says, but we may carve this cow just to, so we don't have to worry about it. She's like, what? It's going backwards? No, I thought it was meant to be coming out. Yeah.
Hi.
So we'll go around here. I don't.
Is it a double running? Come on. Put up. You can keep it there. That's alright. That's giving you more room. Hold it right there. Okay, right.
Is it a big calf as well?
Monstrous. But she is quite tight all up in there. I'll get you to crank that.
Is the head sideways?
There we go, hold up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. That's take the rope.
Hold on, Hamish.
Oh, no, you're good. No, you're good. Good. Keep going. Keep going. So I'm just trying to alleviate the neck pressure off the calf's neck. Go forward. Cool. Alright. And you're still alive. Great start to life at once, alright? Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's been one of those days. So there's 87. We ended up getting the vet to carve her. She was down. She's back up now, obviously. And then we've got, I don't even know her number, 56, I think, down there. Decided to carve her because I didn't want to leave her overnight. And her calf ended up being breached, so I just carved her now. So yeah. And we ended up having to shoot the first one, 199, that had a dead calf. sticking out because the calf was too big to get out, and looked like she might have a pinched nerve, so yeah, didn't want to risk her not surviving. Well, the thing the vet said, it'll take a couple hours to get the calf out and then she might die. So yeah, quite the day.